Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to make my version of tofu huevo, scrambled eggs, whatever you wanna call it. Super easy, super simple, minimal ingredients. Let's go. Before we continue, if you're not following me on Instagram at VivaVerduras, please stop this video and go do so now. Also, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. It's probably a benefit to you. It is a benefit to you. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna show you are the ingredients that I'm gonna be using. So the first ingredient is tofu. Maybe you've never tried tofu. Maybe you're scared of tofu. Maybe you've heard horror stories of tofu. Maybe when you think of tofu, you think of not pleasant things. I don't know. Whatever it is, tofu is your friend. One thing that I personally love about tofu is that it's so versatile. It's basically a sponge. Whatever you marinate tofu in is the exact same flavor. Not exact, but somewhat of the flavor that you're gonna get. So that's one of the reasons why I personally like tofu. Tofu comes in different textures. So you have soft, medium firm, extra firm. Soft tofu you'll find in dishes like miso soup. Firm tofu you'll find more in like stir fries. It's very versatile. Again, that's one of the reasons why I personally love tofu. I personally like firm. You have your option of firm or soft tofu. For this recipe, I'm going to be using firm, but if you like your eggs a little bit runnier or softer, go ahead and use the soft tofu. I have garlic powder and onion powder. I have turmeric, and this is the special ingredient that I use in my scrambled eggs, and this is called kala namak, or otherwise known as black salt. And this is I believe it's an Indian salt, and basically it has the taste of sort of like a sulfur taste. So when you think of like eggs, this is kind of what comes to mind. So it really just kind of brings it all together, but this will give it more of that eggy flavor, whereas the turmeric will give it more of the color. I ordered mine on Amazon, and it was probably about 10 bucks for a pretty large bag. And then an optional ingredient is onion, if you would like to dice it beforehand. It gives it a little bit flavor, but we're gonna keep it pretty simple in this recipe. And of course, you will need oil of your choice. I am using olive oil, as I always do. Let's get started. Okay, so if you've never opened a tofu packet before, I'm gonna show you what it looks like when you open it. So as you see, you have the block of tofu here, but you also have this liquid that's surrounding it. And what we're gonna go ahead and do is we are going to drain the liquid. So remove the tofu from the packet, drain the liquid, and we're actually going to press the tofu. There's a machine called a tofu press, I believe, that you can actually press the tofu in and it'll release the excess moisture inside the tofu. But what I do is I just wrap it up in a paper towel and I just put a heavy object, maybe like some books. The goal is to let all of the excess water that's in the tofu seep out so it's easier to cook with. Okay, so I have my tofu block here, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a paper towel, I'm gonna fold it and then fold it again, and then I'm basically going to wrap the tofu like so. And then you want all the liquid from inside to release as much as possible. So you could just take a heavy object like a pan and just set it on here. I'm gonna add this as well. And then I'm gonna let this sit for about 15 minutes. You see that water compressing out of that tofu? You want it all to come out, all of it. Well, not all of it, but as much as you can get out. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove the pot. See all the excess liquid that spewed out of here? Yeah, this is the texture that we wanted. Perfect. Since it's just me, I'm going to cut it about here, and I'm only going to use this much tofu. So I'm going to use this piece, and then I'm going to just put this in some Tupperware and then tuck that away in the fridge. Set your temperature to about a medium-high heat. We are going to add some oil of your choice. Mine's olive oil. Whirl that around. So I'm going to add just a little wedge of onion and let that cook in there for a little bit just to flavor the oil. Okay, now that the onion has been sizzling in there, okay, this is hard to do this with just one upper. Okay, now it's time to add our tofu. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure our hands are completely washed like mine are, and then we are gonna actually just crumple the tofu in. Just squeeze it on in there, and you're gonna hear it sizzle. And then just go ahead and break it up in here. What I'm gonna add is the garlic and onion powder. Smells good. The next thing I'm going to add is the turmeric. Now watch this. Watch how quickly this color changes. Turmeric is super vibrant and it stains really easily, so just be careful if you're wearing clothes that you like. You don't want to get it stained. But watch the tofu just change color. And then the last ingredient I'm going to add is the black salt, aka kala namak. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Man, that smell is so strong. I'm gonna let it sit for about a minute, and then I'm going to turn off the heat and then just let it mix it and then let it sit again. There you have it. Super easy tofu scrambled egg. Okay, for the final taste test now. Are we ready? Can you see that heat coming from there? Oh yeah. Super easy, super simple. Good, good, good. And you can use this recipe for eggs and French toast, eggs and pancakes, egg sandwich. If you want to eat them just like this, because I could eat them just like this all day. Huevos rancheros, you can put this on top of chilaquiles. The possibilities are endless. If you have your own recipe, I want to know what yours is. Let me know in the comments below what your recipe for tofu huevo is, because I may steal your recipe. I'm just kidding. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at VivaVerduras, VERDURAS. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh, I gotta do a thumbnail, huh?